Hey physics people, this is just a quick video on the trophies of Coulomb's law. Um, so let's go through this really quick and we'll talk about how to do it. Okay, so we're starting off with F is equal to 36. So note that if charge 1 is doubled, then the new electrostatic force is doubled. So if I double the charge, that doubles the force. So it's directly proportional. So therefore my answer is 72. All right, next one. So here I have an electrostatic force of 18. If the object one is halved, well then I have to do that to this side too. So my answer is 9. All right, let's go to the separation distance one now. Okay, so distance matters. Okay, so now we have F is equal to 36. Well, here we have to remember the equation KQ1 Q2 over radius squared. Here, since this is squared, that's gonna make it a little bit trickier. So it says if the distance separated is between 1 and 2 is doubled. Well, if this is doubled, then it's going to go down because of that square. It's going to go down by a factor of 4. All right, so if it goes away from each other, it gets weaker, and it's doubled, so it goes down by a factor of 4. So that is 9. Okay, let's try another one. All right, the force is 18. The charge changed to 4 times its original value. So it's going down, right? But 4 times, well, remember that square, so that would be 16. So I'd have to do 16 here. And if I did, let's do that on my, we'll do that on the calculator. So 18 divided by 16, 1.125. All right. Okay, let's do another one. All right, so my F is equal to 72. So now this one's a little bit trickier because it is changed to 1/2. So it's getting closer. The force is getting bigger. Instead of 1/2, remember, since r is squared, we'd have to square this, which is 1/4. So since it's 1/4, therefore it gets bigger by a factor of 4, because 1/2 squared is 1/4. And you divide by 1/4, that's the same as multiplying by 4. So I get 72 times 4, 288. All right, now let's go to the tricky ones. Okay, so let's go to putting it all together. All right, so I got my F is equal to 36. All right, if the object 1 is changed to 1/3 its original value, so 1/3, I'm going to divide by 3. So I'm going to divide that by 3. And the change of object 2 is doubled, and the charge of object 2 is doubled, so I'm going to multiply that by 2. I'm going to multiply this by 2. And the distance separating object 1 and 2 is doubled. If it gets farther away, it goes on the bottom, right, because it's getting less. And remember, I have to square that. Since it's doubled, I square it to be a 4. Okay, I can do that on my calculator. You can simplify it, or you could just multiply across. 72 divided by 12, and 72 divided by 12 is 6. All right, we'll do one more. Okay, objects 1 and 2 attract each other with electrostatic force of 36. F is equal to 36. Charge of object 1 is doubled, so that doubles both of it. And the distance separating object 1 and 2 is tripled. So it's tripled, the distance is tripled, so that means it goes down by a factor of 9. Alright, so 36 times 2 divided by 9, 3672 divided by 9, and that equals 8. Alright, hope this helps.